Also trending today, hundreds of people are protesting after a homeowner, reportedly a white man, shot a black teenager in Kansas City last week. 16-year-old Ralph Yarl had accidentally gone to the wrong house to pick up his siblings when he was shot twice. Yarl is now in stable condition, but his family and the community are outraged that the person who shot him was released after just 24 hours. Manisa Danabalan joins us live now with the details. Hey, Manisa.
Hey Kelly, according to Missouri law, a person can be held up to 24 hours for investigation. By then, they either need to be charged or released. The man in question was released pending further investigation.
Justice for Ralph! Justice for Ralph! Justice for Ralph!
Residents took to the streets in Kansas City demanding answers after 16-year-old Ralph Yarl was shot twice on Thursday.
We want charges. That's what we want.
According to reports, Yarl's parents asked him to pick up his siblings at a residence on 115th Terrace, but the teen went to a residence on 115th Street instead. The family's lawyer, Ben Crump, says he was shot in the head and arm by a white man. It sparked protests, many speculating that race played a role in the shooting.
Ralph, who had everything going for him. He was a musician, he was an honor roll student, he had dreams of going to Texas A&M University, and then for simply ringing a doorbell and being profiled, he is shot in the head.
I think it plays on a couple of things that go on in the United States. One, that racism is alive and well, and two, that people have way too much access to guns.
Yarl is alive and recovering after he was taken to hospital, but the homeowner, who has not been identified by police, was released after 24 hours under Missouri law.
After consulting with the Clay County Prosecutor's Office, the homeowner was released pending further investigation due to the need to obtain a formal statement from the victim, forensic evidence, and compile additional information for a case file to be presented.
Kansas City's police chief adding that the shooting doesn't appear racially motivated, but they are still investigating.
But as a chief of police, I do recognize the racial components of this case. I do recognize and understand the community's concern.
But hundreds want justice for the boy, saying the homeowner should be in jail.
When black lives are under attack, what do you do? Stand up.
Is it a flaw in the justice system, or is the justice system kind of operating in the exact ways in which it was intended, which was to uphold certain residents' rights and privileges, and others who have been constantly beaten over the head by that same Constitution?
Some say Missouri's stand your ground law shouldn't apply in this case.
Stand your ground, in my opinion, is problematic because it seems to be used arbitrarily. It seems to be used recklessly. A person in their home has the right to protect themselves in their home. And if a threat is posed, then they have the right to respond violently in most cases. And it doesn't, and it's not just confined to the home as well.
A statement from Yarl's lawyer reads, "We demand swift action from Clay County prosecutors and law enforcement to identify, arrest, and prosecute to the full extent of the law the man responsible for this horrendous and unjustifiable shooting." Many celebrities also took to Twitter calling for action, including Halle Berry and Justin Timberlake. A woman who identified herself as the 16-year-old boy's aunt started a GoFundMe page for the family, which has already raised over $1.5 million.